Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Writer. I am back here still at the ranch house, but I have a few different things in my inventory. We're gonna... Oh, look at them. Oh my gosh. I wish these guys would burn up in the sun. Yeah. Okay. So we just spent the night here at the ranch house, or at the horse ranch. I need to light this area up all the way down to the river. We are heading out. We're gonna do... Let's... Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, he's a regular zombie. He's not a terrible threat. Not as long as I keep moving. Anyway, gosh, distractions. Need to turn on the timer again. We are going to do a little exploring. We are not... Well, no. Okay, technically not. We're going to do a little naming. There are several islands that... let me give you a little background. I don't think that this has been mentioned in any videos yet, at least not explicitly. When 1.6 first came out, some people went a little crazy with some exploring. Certain people went out to around 20,000, which is a lot. Certain others went out the equivalent of around 50,000 away in big convoluted circles. I went out my direction to the west/northwest-ish, but I only pushed back the map a little. I kind of went back and forth in order just to push my map back a little bit, as opposed to just going in a straight line directly out and away. So, for that reason, I've got a large area out here that is not really been explored. It's been put on the map, but it hasn't really been looked at too terribly much. Which way am I going? Hold on. Yeah, north. So, we're going to go out here. We're going to name some of these islands. There's nothing but water past Tranquil Island, Massive Island, all those guys. It's just a giant ocean or a sea or something, but I've stumbled across a lot of little tiny islands. They're all in the 1.6 zone. So what I'm hoping is to use these islands as kind of a beachhead to go down and explore underground. Horse armor is available at spawn, but I would still like... Okay, I think that's the edge of territory. There. Yes, okay, I know where I am. Cool. We're heading for Desperation Point. I've already gone up and named a few of the biomes up in this zone. Oh, this doesn't look familiar. I know I'm still on the map. There's no way I got that terribly far. Wait a minute. Is this one of the islands? Once I get to one of these little islands, I will start recording again. This must be that bit. No. Yeah, I don't know where I am. I'm going to figure out where I am. Anyway, I will be back once we're at one of the islands. Alright, I thought I would record very briefly here. Here are the Lost Cliffs, at least that's what I named them. Up there's a zombie spawner up there that I stumbled across right on the surface. I'm thinking about building a village out here. That's Desperation Point back there. We just passed it. Now we're heading for the first unnamed island. There it is. There's our first stop. I don't know what I'm going to name this little island. Okay, this one's right on the edge of the map. Oop, let's get rid of the coordinates. I don't think I'm pushing the map back by landing here because I believe I already did land here. But I need a name for this place. Let's figure that out. Okay, the longest that took me was to figure out a name, but I think Restful Isle is nice because I did spend the night here. And we're off. Alright, found a little K, a little tiny bit of land that I had previously lit when I was out here. So we named her Two Torch K. Oh, and I forgot to mention, that's very close to Far Zombie Isle. Hooray! Okay, let's head back this direction. We're now passing a little island that I called Lost Pond Isle, which is still well within the perimeter. Oh, should have named it Pumpkin Isle, I suppose. There she is. This one I already have a name for, because it's at the very edge of the map. I obviously went around the opposite side of it when I did my initial exploration. Hup. And as far as I know, this is the furthest piece of territory still on the map. It's more of an archipelago, isn't it? Let's check on the spelling of that real quick. There we go. End of the world, archipelago. Because this is actually several islands. Dang it, that's probably not the best place for that. We're going to change it. We're going to put it over towards the center of this little group of islands here. Right here is going to be good. Let's check the spelling. Archipelago. Good, 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 good. There you have it. And just in case you're interested, there are the coordinates of the edge of the world archipelago. Archipelago, archipelago, archipelago. Now, as I said, this is still on the map. We're going to have to make camp here for the night because we're about to lose our sunlight. And I prefer to do this during the day. So I'll be back once it is morning and I've found a new place to name. Okay, we're at the furthest point west up here in the ocean that I've named after the last server, Western Reaches Key. It's a little tiny islet, island, whatever you want to call it. It's very small. And this defines the westernmost edge of all these islands, at least as far as have been explored, and will be explored for some time to come. Okay, here's a little tribute to Lovecraft. Little Raylia Isle out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we're on the edge of the world again. There's little Raylia. This island had nothing on it except for 2 pieces of sugarcane, so we're going to name it Barren Islet. That'll teach these things not to even have any grass. I didn't see even any grass on this island. How weird. You'd have a hard time surviving with 2 pieces of sugarcane. But good luck to you. And we're back. I had trouble thinking of a name for this island, so we're calling it Conundrum Island. Sorry, Isle, because it's so little. Let's see. We do not want to go west. We want to bear east again. That will keep the map from expanding. Hooray! Oh, how lovely. A rose. And one other flower. Okay, I don't know if you can read that or not. It says North Point. This is a little tiny nothing island. Too small to even have a decent sign. The name for this islet over here is obvious. Big Tree. You know, I lived on Big Tree Way. That's so weird. I just realized that. In Greensboro, when I lived there with my brother. So this kind of fits. It's something. This little islet is right next to what I'm going to end up calling Bailey's Island. I'm going to name it after my dog. Boo is her, technically, middle name. Named after Boo from Monsters, Inc., actually. And so it goes, and so it goes. Okay. XP and arrows were on Bailey's Island. From when I went by here when I was initially exploring and shot up some... There was, I don't know how much XP, but there were 2 arrows sticking into the ground. I think that is hilarious. But that's probably just me. Ooh, sun's going down. We're going to sleep, and then we'll... So, there we go. Bailey's Island. That's named after my dog. Because I love my dog. Here are our coordinates, if anybody cares to see them. Let's hit the right button. Alright, let's find our little boat. And move on. Alright, just as I sat on... Let's try to talk, shall we? Just as I got onto this island, I said, oh, this is a little nothing island. So, Nothing Isle it is. Sandy Bottom might have been a good name, too. Okay, we're back. Hangover Isle. Hit the wrong button. Sorry. F3. No. Done. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. And that is because of this. Check this out. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but the island hangs over this deep, deep spot. So, Hangover Isle it is. Okay, so, check this out. Bunches of those air pockets. There's actually 6 of them. 6 of those little air pockets that you sometimes get when the world glitches. Boop. I don't want to put a light source here because I'm afraid that it will... these could actually spawn mobs. I'm afraid it'll bust the pocket. So I think I know what we're going to call this island. There we go. Air Pocket Isle. Simple, yet accurate. These things are weird. Okay, we're back. Another tiny little islet, which we have named Wayfarer K. Bury that sign because there's nothing to it. I mean, look at this thing. Now there's like this great rift right here. Look at that. I don't know how you can see that. I should have brought some night vision potions. There's Wayfarer K. Hooray! Alright, this is a little tiny island near Spider Island, which I've named Crooked Islet because it's kind of a mess. Yeah, good enough. There we go. I keep leaving this on. I guess I shouldn't. It's kind of a crooked little islet. Okay, so since we found this one in the night and the moon was rising as we approached, then I decided to name these the Moonlight Archipelago. Archipelago. You know, I need to look up the pronunciation for that word. So I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. Whew. There's another one down. There's actually 5 islands in this. 5 little islands. Islets. And water going down into a little cave. There's a dead end with no resources. Whatever. It's still fun to explore it real quick. Okay, we found a little something here. I lit it up real quick. Apparently, there's a cave here. Now check this out. I thought it would be connected. There's also a hole in this island over here, which I've been down. Doesn't really go anywhere, although I do hear bats, so it does go somewhere at some point. So I'm guessing that we should name this Hollow Islet. I could even stick a trapdoor here, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just leave it for now. It's awesome when they name themselves. We're going to grab the boat and go over to those other 2. They're going to get either 1 or 2 separate names. I haven't decided which yet. Depending on how they look. It looks like a render glitch right by them. Okay, these 2 islands jut up straight up from the bottom. So we're going to go for the north and the south jutting islet. Look at that. It's just crazy. I love it. I think it looks great. I think it's a neat thing where the oceans have these islands that just kind of, some of them are kind of level out like that, and some of them just go straight up and down. Here we go. Put it right here. POI, info, north, whoops, wrong, jutting islet. Awesome. And we're off. Okay, this is it. This is our last islet. It's actually 2. And the first thing that seemed to come to my mind when I saw them were that they looked like they had sunken. If I can spell sunken. Wow. Sunken islets. Yep. No. Dang it. Dummy. Nice lame job for the very last one. We're going to leave these completely flat. I probably should have put it closer to this end, but that's okay. I think you'll get the picture. So that's it, YouTube. I've named pretty much all the islands of any consequence. Ones that are only 2 blocks across, I didn't bother with. Hopefully this video is not too terribly long. We are now going to head back for our home territory, which means heading kind of south and east. It's that way. And that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, I appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all next time.